Hello everybody, just me and Bob here again. There's Bob over there. We just took a walk into the woods here. The field's right there. But this is where we're going to cut firewood, I guess. In here there's a pretty good stand of lumber, hardwood, lots of small stuff, but we're going to have to cut a road in here tomorrow, the next day, big enough to get the snowmobile and the sleighs in, make a trail in and a loop. And I think we're going to go over this direction a little more. We'll cut a trail in through here somewhere, get down in this corner here. By the looks of it, it looks like good wood. It's all good wood. It's a nice big maple over here. Some of the bigger maple I might cut in 4-foot lengths and take it and get it milled up. I know a guy got a portable sawmill and get it milled into lobster trap material. That's what I use, hardwood, so no sense of blocking the good stuff up for firewood if we can help it. Yeah, there's a pretty good stand of wood right here. Some white birch and quite a bit of white birch, but lots of rock maple. All up in through there is pretty good going. So we got to get some firewood cut here because I'm going to run out 3 weeks or so. 8 cord did not last long, so I guess when we come in to get some for this year, I might as well stay in here and get next year's all cut and hauled out. It's the plan. I don't know if you can see pretty good snow in here some. Pretty nice day actually in the woods. There's not much wind in here, a little bit out in the open, but yeah. So I just thought I'd make a little film of kind of what we're looking at. Shouldn't take long. I'll have to get a wood splitter, I guess. Get some of it split up, get it in the basement to dry. Hard burning green wood, you know. See a big tree back there, a big maple of some sort. Rock maple probably. Lots of white birch. I don't know if I'll save any of that for trap material. I know guys that use it if it's clean. I might. We'll just see how clean it is, but there's a couple big sticks. There's some big sticks kicking around. So I think up the hill here a little ways there might be some yellow birch. I like yellow birch. But yeah, it'd be a perfect day in here in the woods. Like I said, we got half a day of just trying to build a road up in through here from the field, and then we can just go out with the snowmobile and the sleighs and load the truck up. 5 or 6 sleigh loads should give us a good truck load. So I don't know where Bob disappeared to. He's somewhere. Actually, I see some lots of tracks around here, some squirrels and rabbits, and there is lots of foxes in this part of the neighborhood. Lots of reds. I see the odd silver fox. I do have my trapping license, but I just never got the time to get out this year. Working at the moistures takes a lot of time up into December and stuff, so yeah, I guess I could have been doing it over the holidays, but I just never got around to it. I gotta get some snares and some new traps. I used to trap a lot when I was younger. Muskrat and beaver, usually what my main, the odd mink, but a lot of beaver and a lot of muskrats. But there's not too many muskrats and beavers around this area where I'm at here now. Very few. Well, might be a few muskrats, but beavers are not plentiful. But there are a lot of foxes and coyotes. There's some nice big spruce in here. The odd stick here and there. I don't know what Bob's doing over there. He's building the trail now, I guess, so with his bare hands. He's a man, that fella. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some spruce to get milled up to build a new little pole barn. I need a pole barn. My barn's falling down. There's a nice big stick of wood right there. It's pretty clean. Might get 4 or 5 junks of trap material out of that. I mean, instead of blocking that for firewood, if it's clean, might as well turn her into lobster traps. Save a little bit of money. Like I said, I just take it to the guy and pay his labor, and instead of, you know, have to buy the lumber off him and he's got to buy it off somebody else, and it's hard to get good material. There is some nice white birch here. I may try to do something with that white birch. I know when you saw it and turned into trap material, it goes real black. I like the look of it, and I know a few fellows that use it and they do good at the lobsters. So, but I think the key is to get it milled up after you cut it. You don't want it laying around going doty. But yeah, there's the field. I can see Bob. Hey Bob, what you doing? Yeah, it's hilly. The field out here, the field next to us here was woodland at one time, and it got cleared for farmland, potato land, and just all along the edge of the woods here, it's kind of a pile of mess of rocks and mounds of soil. So it's a little rough going. But once we find a good little spot to blaze a trail in, hopefully we'll have a decent little. I don't like these little twigs. Let's see if I can find my way back out here now. Lots of white birch over here. I noticed there's a lot of, through here a couple times, the snowmobile. A lot of rabbits around this year. This year must be, I know rabbits run in cycles, whatever, 5 or 7 years, but this must be their up year. Not so many rabbit tracks here, but at the bottom end of this farm field, there's a lot of small spruce and pine that was planted, and the tracks are just by the thousands. There's not too much cover here for rabbits. That's probably why we're not seeing them around here so much. See if I can get out of here without tripping and falling or something. It just started to snow here. I don't know, 5 centimeters we're supposed to get. There's a nice stick of lumber. That makes some boards for the mill. Actually, I see some yellow birch over that way there now. A bunch of white birch. There is some yellow birch. Yellow birch is good wood for anything. Cupboards, hardwood flooring, boats, trap material. There's Bob over there, blazing away. I told him to take the chainsaw, but he said no, because he just wants to chop suey it with his hands. That's Bob for you. Yeah, so should have no problem getting our firewood out of here, hopefully. Let's get back out here in this field. I may have to get some rabbit snares. I think I have some home in the basement somewhere, and maybe set a half a dozen just down yonder here. Yeah, here's the field. This was all woodland 12 years ago. This whole property right up. Yeah, there's the truck. We just come in up the roads right up there by the tree line, so we just drove down through there. But yeah, they cleared her. So yeah, down there, there's where all the bunnies are. The bunnies are gathered up down there fairly well. I noticed a lot of fox and coyote tracks down that back end too. Here before Christmas we had 4 or 5 feet of snow there. It just kept coming every day. I was nervous to go down there in the snowmobile by myself. It was so fluffy. I was scared I was going to get stuck and not get out. But anyway, yeah, there's lots of wildlife down there, and there's a river. There's a river that runs just up in behind there. So the foxes are running the river. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's all mounds of rock and soil where it was pushed up in. Anyway, we just thought we'd come down and take a quick look and make a little video here to give an update. But yeah, hopefully next week, now if the weather cooperates, we're going to be here. I think actually Friday is supposed to be decent, so I think we're going to come in and see if we can knock some trees down. Anyway, thanks.